deal with the problem of fuel theft, a crazy person at Union Pacific came up with this idea. This is a mobile camera powered by solar cells. Somehow he thinks that this camera can catch people stealing fuel, so they put all the reefer here. All the reefers, they put them on this side, and the camera is looking at them. When I caught the guy who was stealing fuel, it took me 2 years to catch him. How is the camera going to catch somebody stealing fuel if the camera doesn't know? Well, for example, if you see this driver right here, you don't know if he's stealing fuel or he's just doing his job. So the idea of having cameras watching containers to prevent fuel theft, it's not realistic. You have a 24-hour job, 24/7, non-stop. Any driver can go under any container and steal fuel. You cannot catch that driver unless you know what is involved in the trucking business. When you drive intermodal, you either pulling a container or delivering a container, in-gating or out-gating. Every process has certain components to it. Either inspecting the container, hooking to it, fixing it. You have to understand the stages in each process, whether you are in-gating or out-gating, or pulling or delivering a container. The camera doesn't know that. A truck driver that does this job, your eyes is trained to do this job for years and years and years. I can look at this guy, for example, right here, the gray truck, and I can tell you what stage he is in. Now, he connected the cables. He is in a stage of pulling the container out. If you don't know that, if you never know this process, you want to know what stage he is in. If the cables are not connected and the driver is sitting in his seat, that means he is going to get out of it and drop the container. If the cables are connected, that means he is going to pull the container with him. But if a driver stealing fuel, you can tell the driver does not have the intention to deliver the container or pull the container. He's doing something else that is not in the process of a regular intermodal job. That is how I caught a guy who is stealing fuel. Every time I see him, his truck is under the container and he never pulls the container. So every time I see him, he's under one container, then he goes to the next container and never pull a container out or into the yard. That is how you know a driver, somebody is stealing fuel. But the camera is not going, even if you program the camera to do some kind of artificial intelligence, you will have to have a truck driver tell the camera what to do.